How you doing? This is the Guy from Pittsburgh, and tonight Question Bear asks the question: is George Noory's Streamlink, or as I call it, Craplink, really only 15 cents a day, or cinch, as Noory might say? Well, Question Bear, not really, because George can't add or subtract or multiply or divide, apparently. Let me tell you the rest of the story, Question Bear. There goes Question Bear. See, he's got a little question mark. I found this thing. He's kind of cute. I don't know what the hell it is, but it's a Lego thing, I think. Well, I heard Noory earlier, and bear with me. I've got a mild case of the flu, which my girlfriend's brother apparently gave me. We went over there for a visit. He didn't tell us he was recovering from flu till we were there for 20 minutes. So I've been sick since Sunday. That's why you haven't seen me do any videos. Also technical problems. But Noory says, and now he's pimping out kids. He's got a kid saying, "Dad, all I want for Christmas is Streamlink from George Noory coast to coast, and it's only 15 cents a day." And the dad goes, "Wow, that's the cheapest Christmas present I ever heard of." Well, Dad, your kid has been suckered in by Noory, the guy who loves to give creepy kid stories about kids being electrocuted, kids choking, and all that kind of stuff. Here's the rest of the story as I read from my figures. 15 cents a day, if you do it on a 31-day month, comes to $4.65. Just pennies a day. And you'll note that George no longer says pennies a day. I think because I embarrassed the crap out of him. Well, that's $6.95 a month. So George Noory rips off Daddy to the tune of $2.30 for that month. And everybody else. Then we'll go to 6 months. 6 months is $27. Well, George charges you $29.95 for that 6 months. And then 12 months, $54.95. Well, I can do a quick figure here if you'll give me a second. I had it figured out. Just a second. Let me do this. I didn't write this one down. So I'm going to go 365 times 15. That comes to $54.75. George almost gets it right. Excuse me, I've been doing that since Sunday. And he charges you $54.95. So there you're only gouged about 20 cents. So once again, even the little things, pimping out kids to sell his Crapcast, and you're ripped off. You're ripped off for 20 cents if you buy it by the year. I wouldn't pay 20 cents to listen to George Noory, much less $54.95. This is a guy from Pittsburgh going back to his sick bed on my couch, and hello to Bellgab and the evil Jazmunda, who recently got the entire Jewish population of Australia angry with him in his latest scam where he sold Never Stay Lit Hanukkah candles to people on Hanukkah. And we already know the earlier in the year he got the entire Jewish population of not only Australia but everybody in the Far East, man, when he sold everybody rubber matzahs for Passover. So the evil Jazmunda is now on Bellgab's Gabcast, and we know that show will be sinking fast. Although I will say, they had that Aldous Burbank guy on, and that was the best part of the whole show. It was very funny, except Jazmunda kind of stopped Aldous cold with his question about when you go back in time travel and bang your wife if she wasn't your wife, if she was a younger version of your wife, and was that cheating? Alice didn't quite know how to answer that question. I know I'd probably bang my girlfriend. I go back to when she was 18. She'd be really a hot teenager. But that's me, you know. Met her when I was 25. I wish I'd go back to when I was 18 just for the sake of going back to when I was 18. Our whole life might be different. I would have gone to the Air Force and had a pension. Anyway, drinking Martinelli's apple cider. Trying to stay warm, bought an electric blanket, going back to bed, been listening to Gabcast, been listening to a show from Art Bell from years ago on this cassette stream where Stan Dale and this guy predicted kind of a different kind of kill shot in the sun that was going to wipe out our magnetic field in Hawaii and the illusions were going to sink below the ocean. Well, that didn't happen, did it? So, but it's always fun to listen to those old Art Bell shows instead of the Noory Smells shows that we know and hate and loathe. So I'll catch you later, hoping you'll have a great Christmas. Oh, one last thing. We rented a Chevy Impala from Enterprise, a V6. I don't know its pedigree except it has flex fuel on it. Well, my mother said instead of getting another Prius, our Prius got totaled 3.5 weeks ago by a hit-and-run driver. My girlfriend, the witness, did not get the license number, much to my distress. But we got paid for the car, so we're going to start over, saving up for another Prius. But this car sucked gas mileage like crazy. It sucked gas like crazy, that is. I'm sorry. In 3 days, we drove at 500 miles, rented from Enterprise for the weekend, and we put $100 for the gas in that thing. Gets horrible gas mileage. So, no, I'll tell my mother, and I'll tell you, don't buy no Chevys. At least not the Chevy Impala. If I was going to buy a Chevy Impala, I'd buy one from 1979 that I used to have. At least I knew it sucked gas, but it had a big 450 V8. It had power. But it only got 10 miles a gallon. But this thing should get a lot better gas mileage than 10 miles a gallon. It's horrible. So we rent a car from Enterprise again. They better damn well give us a Prius. We ain't taking no more Chevy, no more American Iron. Alright, have a great Christmas. If I don't talk to you, hopefully I'll get better soon and can post another video, and I'll catch you next time. Guy from Pittsburgh. Bye-bye. See you later.